But now we're joined by Oyewole Junaid, who is a member of the People's Democratic Party, and he will be vying for the chairmanship position in Amuwo Dofini local government area. Thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Well, at the moment, you do have a whole lot going on with these elections. The PDP is participating this time. Is it a fresh terrain for you?
Yeah, it is.
Are you up against what? Major task?
Very, very major task. But you understand that.
See, people should realize the fact that it's the first time in 12 years the PDP will contest in Lagos. And people have actually countless number of questions that have actually responded to with time. Like, why now? It's always been a case that we understand that we only have 20 local governments in the constitution of the party of the country. And they went ahead to create local council development areas, making it 37, making it 57 altogether. The party PDP is not actually against creation of local governments. When you create local governments, I think that you want, as in good governance, I give come to the people, because the council election, local government is the closest government to the people. But in a case where you create and you don't see anything, so what's the need creating local government? So we now actually sat, we did our research on it, we came out with an hypothesis that there's a need to probably kind of contest election at local level, because we're actually looking beyond the chairmanship. If truly we actually want to win the state. And that was why we had to sit like, let's partake, we will have our strategies on ground, we know all the things we want to do after the elections.
Okay, so it's about bringing development to the people. It's not about correcting the illegality, as your colleague said here yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just about bringing development to the people. You have no problems with the fact that the LCDAs, as they are right now, you know, people have said they're operating basically in local government and that they're illegal. They've not been supported. They are inchoate. They are incomplete. That's what the court said.
Yeah.
You have no problem with that.
We have a lot of problem with that. And the more reason why we said, when they say they have 57 local governments, we tell them 20 legitimate local councils and 37 illegitimate. So
you're contesting even in the illegitimate ones?
We are contesting it because the PDP as a party does not have a... Actually, let me say, the PDP as a party is a party that listens to the young of people.
So what? Okay, well, the people have been talking to you. What people? Because Kamal Bayo did say, well, you don't have a structure, you don't have people, so we wonder what people you've been listening to.
Let me say that there's a saying that Lagos State is stagnant because the council chairmen are sleeping.
How is that?
When you do your research, do your explorative research, and I'm too sure that you would come with a concrete hypothesis that they are not doing anything.
You've done one. Tell us about what you found.
Now, I was watching the TV some days back, and I actually saw the incumbent chairman of Amuwo Dofini. What they do, I think a lot of them need to discover their talents. A lot of them need to be cartoonists. They're not so the politicians.
Are you saying he hasn't done anything there?
Let me say that the approval rating is so low, and even the abysmal to Amuwo Dofini has continued to increase day after day. Everybody knows that the local government gets 370 million naira every month as free allocation, which has nothing to do with you not performing at local government. When you do your research on it, we have all the tapes, we have all these things. You do cut and paste, you go to other local governments, other areas, you capture the roads, and you now place them like, this is a 41 road, this is something road, something like, you like to put on here. So the more reason why I said the people matter so much when you're talking about the elections, it's not by going on here. People know what they want. They have seen their business to the mode of the government, and they want to have people, they actually want to change.
Have you been campaigning in the same local government area?
Yeah, I have.
And do you think the people say they're tired of what's going on there?
By the grace of God, come October 22nd, Sultan will be announced the winner of the polls.
Why? Is it because of what? The major roads there that they have a challenge with?
People are tired of they're tired of the incumbent chairman. They're tired of the party there in a mode of local government because they've not been doing anything. You see, a lot of them, mediocres have actually ridden on the back of probably performing people. Then you now call that, okay, let me see that. You see somebody performing. It's only in this world of one time that you see politicians in Nigeria run and then put a poster of a performing governor or a president on the posters. When we are conversant to analysis of political research in America.
What if it's based on their own research?
You know what?
And that sells for them.
When Obama was contesting, he never put Clinton's face on the posters.
Yeah, but you're
just deceiving the electorate.
But it works differently here, doesn't it?
That's what I'm telling you. They keep riding on the back of a performing person to get elected. People have actually seen that there's a need to clearly distinct party and personalities.
You know, I'm a bit worried.
To create a balancing of interest for it.
I'm a bit worried for for the PDP and say people like you, because first of all, if you look at the Southwest now, it's mostly dominated by this party, and you're about to take just a very tiny speck, away from it. How do you think you will fare in that kind of situation, assuming even that you win?
Yeah. Let me tell you that the local government is assumed to be an independent local government. You understand? If you win a local government, and I'm sure that PDP is going to win numerous local governments, the more reason why I said that, even proud to this time, that the Lagos state is stagnant because the council chairman in Lagos are sleeping. People want to change, and the more reason why I said that would transform to winning the state.
Okay, you know what?
I've seen that the party doesn't have a pivot in Lagos.
People have also said that politicians are eternal optimists, so that's the reason you're basing your faith on the fact that a host of your colleagues too who are in the PDP will be winning seats in their different local governments. But assuming that you're the only one who finally succeeds in your own local government and in the entire state from the PDP, this is just a scenario I'm painting, how do you hope to survive?
We'll do that. Because you know that's the more reason why the ACN do not want a separate account. They've actually been running a joint account. When the allocation actually comes from the federal government, they run it together. He declares the formula error as allocation he gets money.
This is not just about the ACN. This is about almost all state governors, even in the PDP.
You understand?
Now, aren't you worried? Listening to you, I like the way you hit it the first time. And you did talk about those who put papers or posters or pictures of some people in their party that have done pretty well. Aren't you worried that, for instance, in the Southwest region, there's no place where you can actually put a picture of someone from your party that is kind of like an inspiration for us to say, oh, this man, yes, is a member of the PDP, so let me vote for Junaid. Aren't you worried that your party hasn't even lived up to that?
People do that. Like, some people put Jonathan's pictures on posters. You know that. You and I know that. When you walk across the nooks and crannies of Lagos, even proud to the elections we're holding now, all the posters you see around the nooks and crannies of Lagos, people aspiring to be members of House of Assembly, Senate, or something like that, they put Jonathan's picture on it. That tells you Jonathan is even a symbol you can actually look in the PDP. The more reason why I said electorates know what things they want to do.
What do they want?
Now, they've actually seen that there's a need to clearly distinct party from personals, like I said earlier. There's a need to even explore manifestos of the candidates before they get them elected. You saw what happened at the last election. When it came to the issue of presidential election, Lagosians and even Nigerians moved out massively to vote Jonathan.
Isn't that why your party has taken it upon itself to contest this particular poll? Because they believe that people are now getting to like your party.
They're getting to like it. As I said, Jonathan is even a sellable face for the party. You know that. He's a sellable face for the party.
So in other words, it's not because the ACN chairman have failed. It's because of the Jonathan effect in the last election. So you just want to cash in on that and test and see if truly people voted for the PDP in Lagos State.
No, that's not true. You know why? The moment I said they would always come on here and put up some blatant lies. We are not talking about, you see, the thing is, even on those lies on even we the journalists.
How did you emerge in your party?
Yeah, we did primaries in the party. The PDP does not believe in a position
in Lagos State.
In Lagos State,
because your party have been accused of imposition.
Where?
In all the states. Don't go there. Otherwise, we'll drop names for you. So you know that. So if you haven't done that in Lagos, well, congratulations. So how many councillors do you have?
We are running the election in 7 local governments.
That means all the 20 local governments and 37 LCDAs. And you're not worried about the joint account?
That joint account thing is not going to work. You know why?
Well, it hasn't been changed.
It hasn't been changed. The more reason why I said that, we know the allocation being assigned to a mode of local government monthly. So in a case where the money actually comes from federal government and it's been actually given to the state government,